it's my pleasure to introduce our MC in his 34th year calling Georgia women's basketball games, Jeff Dantzler. Jeff?
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Trey. It is my great honor to be here before the greatest fans in the world. There's nothing like the University of Georgia. I think it's the most special place in the universe. And we are so excited to introduce our new coach today, who'll be making her way up very soon. And again, I just want to thank each and every person for being here. The leadership that we have here at the University of Georgia is second to none. I wanted to thank Trey Littlefield for his wonderful work, and we'll soon be talking with Doris Griffin, Josh Brooks, and President Morehead, and for my money, the absolute best in the world at what they do. And I think we're about to have the trumpets a-blaring by the finest band in the land, the Redcoats, as Coach Gazardo was making her way up. I feel like I'm announcing the Masters, waiting on the big putt coming up here. So without any further ado, Trey, you'll go ahead and ring the bell. All right, let's welcome our new head coach, Ayla Guzzardo. Coach, welcome to Athens, Georgia. It's my distinct pleasure now to introduce the president of the University of Georgia. And I've said many times that we are the envy of the world of college athletics. And it goes back to the unification, the leadership, and the dedication with everyone being on the same page for our incredible university. And that starts with the best president in the country, the best athletic director in the country, and Doris, you're the best at what you do as our senior women's administrator. And what President Morehead has done in helping shape Georgia into an academics and an athletics powerhouse is a tremendous source of pride for academics, for what we've been able to do with scholarship, what we've been able to do in the world of sports. Again, we are truly the envy of the country. It is my distinct honor to bring up the best president in all the land, President Jere Morehead.
Thank you, Jeff, and thank you for the incredible leadership that you provide in our athletic program and throughout this community. It's my pleasure to be with all of you this morning as we introduce our new head women's basketball coach. She is the latest addition to an athletic program built on strong leadership and a commitment to excellence. Under the direction of the J. Reid Parker Director of Athletics, Josh Brooks, our athletic department has assembled an outstanding team of administrators and coaches across all sports, united in their commitment to supporting student athletes in their academic, athletic, and personal growth. I think this appointment reflects that continued momentum as we welcome a coach who embodies our vision for success. Before I turn the program over to Josh Brooks, who will introduce Coach Gazardo and her family, I'd like to take a moment to thank Josh for his exceptional work and for all that he means to the University of Georgia and our athletic department. You know, we're fueled now by tremendous momentum in all 21 sports. And he brings to that momentum a tireless work ethic, a genuine commitment to student athletes. And because of that, we have had historic success in recent years. Since Josh became athletic director in the throes of COVID early in 2021, the Bulldogs have won 9 national team championships, 33 individual national championships, and 12 SEC championships. And as universities across the country navigate the complexities surrounding modern college athletics, there is no greater leader now than Josh Brooks. He is a member of the SEC Executive Committee. He's vice chair of the Division I Football Bowl Subdivision Oversight Committee. He's attuned to the ever-changing landscape in college athletics, and he is looking for the solutions that will prioritize student-athlete well-being and success. I think he is a model athletic director, not only because he elevates all of our programs on the national stage, but because he has a genuine care and affection for our student athletes. And he supports our coaches and our fans. Josh, we appreciate your extraordinary leadership, and we look forward once again to hearing from you this morning. Josh?
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, President Morehead, Doris, Coach Landers. I know you're here somewhere. Oh, there you are, Coach. Coach, I don't know how I've gotten grayer than you in this time, but I do look forward to retirement one day to where I can get younger looking like you have over the years. So thank you all for being here today. This is an exciting day. From the beginning of this search, our goal was simple: find an exceptional leader, someone who is first and foremost a tremendous human being, someone who connects with student athletes, engages with our fans and alumni, and truly invests in this community. You will not find a better person than Coach Ayla Guzzardo. Ayla, would you and your family please stand and let's give them a big Bulldog welcome. Ask any AD in the country, and there's always a list that you keep. And for a job like this, when a job like this opens, from day one, Coach Gazardo was at the top of mind. She's someone I've admired for a very long time. I remember how our team competed when we were both at the NCAA tournament in Iowa a few years ago. And quick side note, I have petitioned the NCAA to not send us to Iowa again. I've been there enough for the last 3. So we're gonna make a request, Trey, that we don't go to Iowa again. So, and hopefully, under her leadership, we'll be hosting the first round tournament, so we won't have to worry about that travel. Since that day I first saw her, what she accomplished speaks for itself. Most recently, led a record-breaking season at McNeese State. She took a program that was 10-21 the year before arrival and turned it into a 29-6 team this past season. It was one of the best turnarounds in the country and just one win shy of the largest single-season turnaround in the history of college women's basketball. She led McNeese to its first 20-win season in a decade, the winningest season in program history, and before that, she transformed a struggling Southeastern program into a consistent winner over 8 seasons. But more than the wins, what stands out is what stands out the most. Her student athletes believe in her, her community rallies around her, and here, that matters. Please join me in welcoming Ayla, Bethany, Cameron, Madden, and Lumen to Athens. Coach?
Yeah, a little smaller, huh? Wow, this is awesome. First off, thank you, President Morehead, Josh, Doris, Coach Landers, and the entire Georgia family for this warm welcome to Athens. Before I begin, I know you've all been introduced, but Bethany, Madden, Cameron, Lumen, probably the most important people in my life. So thank you for welcoming them. That means a lot, and it means more than you know. We're excited to join this community, and I truly mean that. And when I say community, I mean community and I mean family. Georgia has a long and storied history because of the alumni and the fans, and I want each and every one to know that you'll always have a spot on our team, and we mean that. When you think about Georgia, you think about Andy Landers. Watching him when I was growing up, I have so much respect for what he's built here. And you know, the program that he's built and what he's done and the tradition and the trajectory that this program is going to see new heights, and he's built that for us. Members of our Fast Break Club, I don't think we talk about you enough, our families of our former athletes and our current student athletes. This program is great because of you. I want our practices to involve you. I want you at our practices, at our games, at our functions, at our social events. I want you involved because you're what makes Georgia special. Whenever Josh called, it was a no-brainer. I've known Josh for a while. I've watched what he's done. Those Louisiana ties run deep. But when he called, I understood the mission. I understood the vision. The alignment starts from the top, and it trickles all the way down. When you look around us today, there's no question that Georgia is committed to basketball. Thank you for this tremendous opportunity, and I can promise you that our team will be fun to follow, we'll be passionate, energetic, on the court and off the court. And you're gonna get to know us as people, as humans, and you're gonna see us in this community. Athens is great, and we just can't wait to be a part of it. I'm excited, I'm humbled, and I know I'm gonna work hard. My staff is gonna work hard, and our players are gonna work hard, and that's gonna translate on and off the floor. So I'm telling you, we're all in this together. Go Dogs.
Thank you very much, Coach, and appreciate everything you've said with our wonderful fans here, because you guys you're the greatest in the world, and I love you. Thank you. I can't mention everybody here. It'll take forever, but they kind of snuck in on me. The legend, Andy Landers. Coach, so glad you're here. And my favorite two-guard, number 3, Mary Beth Lysette Smart. And Kirby doesn't like it when she wears high heels. But, Coach, all right, first of all, I need to ask you this. What do you want to be? Do you want to be Coach Gazardo, Coach Ayla? What do you want to go by?
Well, when you first meet me, you could call me Coach Gazardo, but it's going to be probably down to Ayla. I'm very personable. I want to be out there. I want you to know me for me, not just as a coach. I don't want to be that person on the sideline that you just see for games. I want you to be able to see me in the community, see me at the restaurants. Please let me know, food-wise, where I need to go, because I am a foodie.
We've got a lot of great restaurants here. Now, what's your favorite type of food? What do you enjoy the most?
I'm going to be biased and say barbecue.
Okay, well, you've come to the right place then, for sure. If you could, why don't you take us through your family one by one and tell us a great trait about each one?
Oh, that's, well.
Just one.
So my oldest is very hilarious, but you have to get to know her. She will have great handshakes with you. She will be extra, but Cameron is my oldest. Madden is very athletic. He loves every sport, and he thinks he is amazing at all of them. And then you get down to Lumen, and Lumen has probably the best bark in this building. So I'd love anybody to try to top that. And then Bethany's the backbone. Bethany is the backbone for sure and keeps us all in line.
What made the University of Georgia such a special opportunity for you?
I think it gets down to the alignment of everything. Georgia is a powerhouse for academics and athletics. You know, I look at the top down to the bottom, and everybody understands the same mission. We want to be successful on the court. We want to be successful off the court. It's more about winning games for us. You know, we want to have great people, great character kids in our program, and I think that consistently has to translate all around.
For this university, you have such an incredible backbone of support, academics, athletics, you name it. How much does that excite you in that you can focus so much on basketball? I want to get it coming from the mid-major level. You might have to do a few more things, but just the support system that you have here at the University of Georgia.
And I'll tell you, coming from the mid-major level, we got our hands dirty a lot, and we're not afraid to continue to do that. And that's something we know how to work hard. I'm going to surround myself with winners, from my staff to the players. We are going to understand, we know how to win, and we're going to do that consistently. But the support has been unmatched, and I think that people don't talk about that enough, and I'm here to remind you, it is thanked. It is thanked, and we are blessed to be here.
I wanted to tell a quick story about Kirby, if I could, real quick, and just talking about what a great leader he is. And as I've said, we got the best president, the best athletic director, and the best football coach. And we hired our baseball coach, Wes Johnson. He was in Omaha with LSU. And Kirby had said, anything I can do, just let me know. Well, we had 2 prospects in town, and Kirby spent an hour. Colby Branch and Slade offered, and where do I sign? And Colby still our starting shortstop. And there are not many football coaches who do that, much less the best football coach in the country. And that just spoke volumes to me about how special Georgia is, that authenticity we have with all of our leadership, and that trickle-down effect that you get from the very top. I think that's something that you can always know, that you can rely on here at Georgia.
And walking through the halls, I just met track and field. I'm meeting different people, and it's not even a handshake. I'm from Louisiana. We love to hug. We love to hug, so it's a hug from everyone. It's the warm welcoming, and I think that's what continues to make this place special.
You want to talk a little basketball?
Love it.
All right, let's talk style of play. We're not going 4 corners here, are we?
No, it's not going to happen. No, you're going to see an exciting style of basketball, and it's going to be on both ends of the floor. We're going to play defense. We're going to pressure the ball first and foremost. When the ball is entered, 94 feet, we're there. You get down to the back court, we're in it, we're in the front court. We're going to be active on ball screens. We're going to be in the gaps. We're going to force a lot of turnovers, and then you're going to see us on the offensive end. Our defense is going to translate to our offense. We're going to play fun basketball, upbeat, fast. We're also going to share the ball. We're not playing selfish. We're going to play some disciplined basketball. But ultimately for us, we're going to do it the right way. We're going to make sure that we're going to coach them hard, and they're going to be coachable young ladies.
On the floor, how important is it for our fan engagement and our players, for the team and our fans to feed off of one another?
I need it. I just walked through the band, and you are unreal. I cannot wait to be a part of you for games. I need some help with the referees, so I need some help.
We got a couple of experts down here that sit on the front row.
But
Josh promises to pay all their fines, though, right?
But we want our fans involved. You're going to see us. We might get some warnings on the bench because we're going to be so excited, and we want that to translate to you. We want our games to be loud and energetic and almost like a show. We want you to enjoy the game, and you paid good money for these tickets. We're going to make sure you get your money's worth.
In this day and age, with the portal and all the new challenges in college athletics, ideally, when it comes to assembling a roster, how do you like to balance high school recruiting, true freshmen, and transfers coming in, and also player retention?
I think player retention is probably the biggest piece right now. We're going to get great players here at Georgia, but we have to be able to retain them. Who wouldn't want to play here? You look around, this place is special. So you would want to play here, but we have to be able to retain that. And I think that work starts early with developing relationships to these young ladies. But we're going to touch into the high school. Georgia has rich high school players. We are going to be involved in it. We're going to be at high school games, AAU tournaments, everything that we can possibly be at that doesn't take away from our team. We're going to be there. And then you got to go in the portal. You've got to be involved in this portal. It's a new day and age. It opened yesterday. So if you see anybody, you have any phone numbers, send them our way.
The great players we've had here through the years, Teresa Edwards, Katrina McLean, Janet Harris, so many, Saudi Roundtree, Mary Beth, Tasha Humphrey, so many great players here through the years. What is your message, not only to those legendary players, but to all of our players and alumni who played for Coach Landers and throughout the history of our program?
Please come back. We want you here. We want you at our practices. I would love, you can still have shoes and you can tie them up. I'd love for you to get on the court and play with us a little bit. But we want you involved. And that's something I don't think that we talk about enough. The people who came before us is the people who we're looking to model our life after. You know, I'm looking at all these former players with these phenomenal careers and jobs. Our student athletes are going to be you one day. So we want to make sure and keep you involved with us.
How about Andy Landers? Talk about the honor of following in his legendary legacy.
I don't know what size shoe he wears, but they're pretty big to fill. Growing up, watching what he's done in this program, walking through the offices, seeing the stuff on the walls, it's tradition. And that tradition is going to be, you know, elevated when we get here. You know, I don't want to overshine him, but I want to make sure I catch up and get pretty damn close.
One more, Trey? Got time for one more. All right, how about for you, growing up, can you talk about the impact that your family had on you? And who were some of your favorite players that you liked to watch while you were growing up?
I was a Simone Augustus fan. I'm a Louisiana kid, so growing up, I like anybody who was tough. Sue Bird. I'm a point guard. I'm 5'3". I'm say 5'5". Media guide. But for us, you know, we breed basketball down in the South. You know, everybody's dream is to be in the SEC. My dream is coming to fruition, you know, and I don't think that people talk about that enough. Yes, I'm a mid-major girl. It just is what it is. But I know what I've done to get here, and I will know what I'm going to keep doing because that's my backbone. That's my consistency that I've been working on every day. But no, playing basketball, this is where you want to be. This is the best league in the world. I'm just happy to be a part of it right now.
How's it going to feel when we cut down those nets to go to the Final Four for the first time under your watch?
You heard Lumen bark before. It's going to be louder.
Love it. Love it. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big hand for our new basketball coach, Ayla Guzzardo.